Hello everyone and welcome back to Make Your Mind. This is the latest Subnautica-based sculpture showcase. Oops, sorry, get that off there. Now this Leviathan is a little bit different. If you haven't played the game and you haven't gone down basically to the deep Grand Reef and basically almost right off the crater's edge, pretty close to it, you'll hear some strange sounds, and you'll hear the sounds of a Leviathan that is probably one of the most unique looking and certainly one of the best colored creatures in the entire game. And I'm so thankful that I was able to replicate this as best as I could, because this thing just looks awesome. And I also, real quick, I had to put some sticks underneath of the legs just to be able to hold this up. So if you've played the game Leviathan Legs, you probably know what I'm talking about. But in the meantime, I'm going to play these background sounds while I talk about the figure, and they're actually going to be some of the sounds that this figure makes. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my sculpture of the Sea Treader Leviathan. Oh my god. Ooh, can I fit this? Can I fit this in the camera here? I may have to adjust my camera a little bit. Oh, I gotta keep those legs to keep those up. There we go, that may be good. Here, let me adjust this up so I can see it. Okay, there it is. There's the Sea Treader Leviathan. This is one of the craziest creatures that basically could have been made by Unknown Worlds. I have these dowel rods here holding it up so that it can stand up properly, but let's turn it and show its face. So these things walk along the seabed. They have a migration path, and they're capable of... Hang on, let me turn my camera. There we go. These things are basically capable of walking along the seafloor, and what you don't notice... Let me see if I can fill this up. This is actually a mouth that is attached to its front leg, because it's attached to its head. You got the 4 eyes up here. But this thing, my god, I can barely even fit it in the damn camera. It's so huge. It has these huge feelers that come out and stick out with these pads on the bottom. But I got them curled up because this clay's still warm. But look at the legs. I love the color palette that they have for this thing. I used like a neon orange mixed with a dark blue and a little bit of yellow, especially for the top shell here. And then there's its back flippers, and here's what it looks like from underneath. It's got the shell with the plates under here. That's one of the sounds it makes. That's so cool. But look at this. It actually has little knee joints right here, little joints there. And then you got the back legs right over here. Look at that. It's got the joint here, the joint there. And this thing, it'll attack you if you get too close. It'll flip its leg up and actually try to attack you. But it has these feelers out front, and these things basically walk along the seabed. And as they take a step, they actually start to loosen up the dirt from underneath, and you can actually find little bits of materials, whether it be titanium, copper, magnesium. There's a bunch of different things that they pick up from the seabed as they stomp on the ground. You hear that sound? That sound right there, that's them stomping on the ground. And another thing they also do, that the Sea Treaders are known for, the Sea Treaders are kind of like the elephants or the hippos of the crater of 4546b. They allow you the ability to refuel your bio-reactor with their excrement, with their poop. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's a great resource when you're playing the game, especially if you're using a bio-reactor. Just in case you don't quite have the blueprints for the thermal plant or for any of the other reactors. Let me go ahead and bring that down again. Sorry, you're getting a little behind-the-scenes glimpse here of what's going on. This thing is this thing is huge, by the way. Let's see if I can lay it down there. So you can kind of see. I tried to make the clay a little iridescent with the yellow, the neon orange, and the blue. Then I got the pads on the back here along with the shell. And then these two fins that it has back here. So yeah, this thing is one of the most unique, but also one of the strangest creatures of the entire game. And with that, if you like videos like this, go ahead and... Oops, sorry, hang on, I gotta work with it here. Oh my gosh, this thing is very, very fragile because it's got these very thin legs. But if you like videos like this, remember to leave a like down below, and remember to subscribe. Oop, and hit the bell for notifications, so you never miss the next video. This thing is so crazy. God, I just love the colors. But with that, thank you so much for watching. God, I can barely fit it into the camera frame. Oh man, this is so cool. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next Subnautica showcase.